but this is a very important topic to be here today, so I'm thankful that all of you are here. This is the second official meeting for the Center for Innovation, Recovery Innovation. You may recall, we met in our last quarter of 2021 to discuss a very exciting new approach to creating strategies to mitigate the impact of the opioid epidemic. Now, all of you who are here new with us today, welcome again. And first of all, let's give a very warm welcome to our Attorney General for the state of Michigan, Dana Nessel. Please stand.
I think it's important to recognize how we want to add a quantifiable way, right, to look at how we address some of the issues that plague not only our community, but also the folks who are on the front line. If you see up there the Project 10-100, it's to save 10,000 lives every year by preventing 100,000 overdoses. So that is significant. That is significant just to even use that sentence. Those four initiatives you see in front of you are the R3 Recovery Index, the E2000, the CSM, the Renew Coin, which is a cryptocurrency or a contingency management piece. One of the missions that SMA has is to drive engagement. So again, using our pro athlete and current and former pro athletes or other notables to help us with our mission-based practice, we're able to drive engagement or get people into counseling, right? So the Renew Coin is just another tool to help with that. So if people are incentivized to go into counseling, they're going to receive this currency that can be controlled, where it's not going to go towards alcohol potentially or a frivolous purchase. It's things that we can control and also engage those community members who are committed to the same mission that we are.
How do we really show client progress other than looking through our assessments, our treatment plans, the normal paperwork that we go through in order to show where a client's at and what they should be working on? So we decided to create this index in order to solve a few problems and track things in a few areas.
And we created a simple tool, a tool by which every counselor speaking a common language can sit down with a client or amongst themselves and have a dialogue around the progress of the client and what appropriate interventions might look like.
You know, as engineers, we're used to being able to predict things, when things break, when things fail, when things happen. And what we're trying to do is apply that same concept to individuals in a way that we can really look at the models that will tell us which score is going to predict success.
One of the things that the device does is it allows for the safe dispensing of MAT medication. And we're not just talking about methadone, we're also talking about buprenorphine. One of the things with buprenorphine that we've noticed is that people are taking benzos with buprenorphine, and that is causing people to overdose. So we're also looking at buprenorphine here, not just methadone. I know that the picture shows methadone, but we're talking about really any controlled substance. It enables recovery. It gives people the freedom to pursue employment. What it does is, if we can give them the medication to take home and do it in a safe way, people are able to pursue employment. One of the problems that we have right now in the industry is that a lot of dosing hours are during prime employment hours. So
all these tools are very helpful. I've never seen them before. I wish I had them for the last 15, 16 years. It would have made my life and my patient's life very, very much better, easy to handle it.
Part of the issue with doctors is, so we have all of these doctors out there who have these waivers, and a lot of them aren't using it. What that means is that they don't have the clinical support necessary to be able to provide the MAT with the clinical piece. The clinical component of MAT is incredibly important because what it does is, with the medication and you combine the counseling, you're increasing a client's percentage by almost 80% to be successful on that MAT, because the counseling component is what helps them work through the unresolved trauma or underlying mental health disorders that they're experiencing, which in a lot of times have led to SUD.
And I mean, talk about this box. Why have I been to so many of these meetings and nobody's talked about this yet? And people have routinely talked about the fact that they have this issue with diversion of these products and don't know how to stop it, and why don't other people know about this? It's amazing. As soon as I saw that, I was like, that's a great, and to know that it could be between $10 and $100. So thank you to all of you guys who are so deeply invested in this incredibly important subject matter and who are, putting your lives on the line every day to save others. So thank you.